G'day guys, welcome back. Another placemat and coaster pour for you today. Hope you're still enjoying my series. That's them there, the timber ones that I'm using, 40 centimetre or 16 inches. And I put some frog tape on the back so that I keep the back nice. Now the colours I'm using today are similar to this pour that I did recently. Did you guys see that one? I don't know if you can see the gold shining on that now that it's dry. But I made up this peach myself and I really liked it. So going with similar colours, I've got the gold, the aqua, the turquoise. I don't have the teal. I've got the magenta. Yeah, so, but I'm going to add a bit of black just because all my series in these placemats have got black in them. So we'll see how that goes. So, turquoise, black, magenta, aqua, the peachy colour I made, some gold, and then the white cell activator. That's the order I'm going to layer them in, so I don't want to mess up my order. I think that's my order anyway. Yeah, something like that. All right, so they're all the Jo Sonjas paints. These ones, aqua, rich gold, so that's some colours. The turquoise, it's just aqua with some phthalo blue into it to make it a little bit more of a bluey aqua, turquoise that I call it. And my cell activator today is 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part Amsterdam Titanium white. That's the cell activator. And I've got a little bit of tape there on my turntable. Just a cake turntable that I got from eBay, and I'm just going to stick that on there so that it doesn't go anywhere when I spin. Okay, now let me get the lids off of these. Not quite sure how it's going to go with the black in it, but hopefully it will be all right, because my series has got black, a metallic, and then the colours, and then I was taking the lids off everything. Yeah, black, metallic, my colours, and then a white cell activator. So that's what's in all of them. All right, and I've just put my pillow paint in here. I had to fill it up again because I ran out. It's just, this one's British Paints. Sure can. British Paints white, low sheen, interior house paint, wall paint. That's all it is. I want to keep it relatively thick on here. And then another little puddle in the middle. And that supports the colours that I'm going to add on now. So I'm going to start with turquoise and some black. These have all been mixed 2 parts of my pouring medium to 1 part of the Jo Sonjas paints. They're quite a thin paint. So now that I've got 3 puddles, this is where I start. I only just made up this one. Look how frothy it is. Hopefully it'll be all right. And the pouring medium is, I know I've told you guys so many times, my pouring medium is, it's pretty much the same as what Shelley uses. If you haven't already done her class, I advise you to do it. It's just the untinted wall paint, as in not a white, just a, you know, no base, no colour, just a base paint. So 1 part that, 1 part Jo Sonjas gloss varnish and 1 part polycrylic. Minwax Polycrylic. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, go around twice, and that's below. Oops, I'm not doing very well for some reason. Okay, I think that was still a little bit too much white. Oh my gosh. Those colours are so pretty though. A little bit of a blurry area there where I overstretched it. I would love to go back in there and push that out, but it's going to interrupt too many cells. I did this last time when I did that brown pour. I put too much white on and I had too much white in the middle, and then I ended up scraping it. Did you see that one? I've probably done the same thing. Put too much white on. Oh, never mind. But those are the colours anyway. So pretty close. Pretty close. So it should be nice. Hopefully I won't have to redo it. Hopefully I can just be happy with the first one here, but I don't know. It has got a lot of white in there. I'm going to go for it now before these middle ones get too big. And I've got a lovely clean puppy petal pad here, and I'm going to just ruin it all now. Look at that. No longer nice and clean. Wow. Love those colours. I just don't like all that white. That's my own fault. Isn't it? I knew I put too much white on, but I only went round twice. Now, I love this. That bit there's bothering me a bit, and that blob there has to go. So let's see if I can get some of that paint to go down that way. These lacing here is getting squished, so I can't really go any more that way. Let's go the opposite way and see if maybe that white can reduce a little bit. I don't know, you guys. You know I'm very fussy. Oh, no. It's just not what I want. The big blobs there. It's just not right. Okay, I'm going to scrape it. I don't know why it is that I have to do these twice, each time. Twice. I just don't know. All right, let's go again. Paint in the middle. Go back that way a little bit, paint. Okay, spread out. Little blob in the middle. Just a little bit of a pillow, just so that when I blow with my blower, I'm not risking hitting the surface of the placemat if it's a little bit more mounded there, hey? Turquoise, black, magenta. Let's do that with you, magenta, aqua. I like seeing the other colours coming up from underneath. Now these are all pretty much opaque colours except for the magenta. So you do get a slightly different reaction because they all want to sink. Not too much gold. and then the white. Okay, here we go, not too much. 1, 2. It's about the size of a 50-cent coin, those in Australia. If I can spread it a little bit first and then go off to the side. Whoa, that was too close. I don't know what I'm doing today, just getting too close. Oh no, that hasn't worked either. I don't know what I'm doing wrong today. Look how stretched those ones out. Must be trying too hard. I'm gonna go over this white again. Probably ruined it now. That can go off. I don't mind a little bit of white in the middle. The last one had too much white. It's quite dark, this one, in comparison to the previous one. I don't know that I'm going to like this one either. Oh, I don't know. I can see a dip there because that's where I blew again for the second time. So I might just have to let that sit for just a little bit longer. I was trying, when I was blowing with the white, I was trying to go down and then kind of out at the same time to kind of spread it a little bit before I spread it further, but it didn't really work. I should just stick to what I usually do. All right, let's do this. My fingers are slippery now. Let me wipe them. You see where see that big streak there? That's what happened when I got too close with my blower. So I overstretched my lacing. It's very dark. It is very dark. That's quite pale there. I can go again because I need to get that off. So let's go again. See if I can maybe save this, but I don't think so. I think I really want that light pop of spring kind of a look. Although that is quite pretty, isn't it? It's just more dark and dramatic than what I was expecting. I don't know, you guys. I kind of like it, but it's just too dark. It's not what I wanted. I hate to say it, but I'm going to go again. Hope you don't mind. As I've said in previous videos, I'm going to resin these, and I'm going to go to the, all the trouble and expense of resining. I want them to be how I want them. I don't want to resin them if I'm not, happy with them. And I'm never going to be 100% happy with them because we never seem to be 100% happy with our work, but I would like to be pretty happy. I know when I'm happy with something and I go, wow, look at that, love it, So I do know when I'm happy with something. I just have to keep going. I think I'll just put a tiny bit of black this time. And I'm just do my normal blow. I won't try and change my blow. I'm running out of paint. Need to keep a little bit left for the coaster. Just a little bit of black this time. And some pink. Aqua. And peach. A little bit more of the blue, the turquoise, because it's down the bottom now. Underneath it's going to be all gone. So I need to put more of that on. Some gold. And then our white. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Right, third time lucky, you guys. Oops. Concentrate. Doing wrong today. Today I'm just not doing it right. Oh my gosh, it's all about the blow, and I can't do it today. No, I can't. That's okay. Look, some days we have good days, some days we have bad days. You guys know what it's like being pourers. Sometimes you can do it and sometimes you can't. Maybe I had too much white still. Just wait for that to come back a little bit. It's not doing anything. I don't want to disrupt. Oh, there's a few coming up. I don't want to disrupt my lacing by blowing my white onto my lacing, you see. But maybe if I just do this. Maybe I can just encourage a few more just to pop up in the white. There's a few popping up there. I don't know, you guys, if I'm going to like this one. So I've got that wobbly bit there in the middle. All right, let's do it. Might just have to be lucky, just be happy with this one and say, that'll do. The colours are nice. Much better than the previous one. The previous one was a bit dark for me. So I just need to get a little bit more off there. But those colours, yeah, are really pretty. Go the opposite way. The white looks as if it's diminishing a little bit. This wobbly bit here bothers me a bit, but I don't think there's much I can do about that. I'm going to spin it again and see if I can get some of that off the bottom. That was a big spin. There's heaps of paint flying off everywhere. No, don't like it. Look at these big ones here, and then that. See that? That's what I want over the whole thing. Not these big ones. These were the big ones that were in the middle that had grown. All right, going again. Maybe you should fast forward to the end. And hopefully I'll get a good one, hey? Hopefully. There's no guarantee I will. I mean, I'm going to run out of paint here. You do use a lot of paint. I'm nearly out of this pillow as well. I've used a whole litre here. But, as I said, I want to be happy with a little bit in the middle. Hopefully I've got enough paint to go again. Oh, this one's nearly empty. I'll put it upside down in my pocket so that I've got enough for my coaster. I'll stand it up over there, that's all right. Now, a little bit of black. Not much, I don't want it too dark. Let's go with the pink. Aqua. I'm not going to have enough to go with the turquoise again. Unless I've got another turquoisey colour somewhere. Let me have a look. No, I don't. Oh, which one's that? No, I don't have any more. It's a shame. Might have to pause the video and make some more of this because I really want some more through here. No, maybe I'll have enough for my coaster. Okay, let's put the gold on. Now this is going to have to be the last one because I've got no more paint after this. This is it. I'll not put as much white on. That's the size of that 20-cent coin there, if you're in Australia, as opposed to the 50-cent coin it was before. Still got a bit of a wobble there. I don't know, I think I'm trying too hard. I must just be getting nervous because I know it's my last one and I must be just getting a little bit too nervous about it. Because you know, you want it to work. I'll just leave that bit of white. It usually dissipates. Those colours are looking really pretty. My lacing's all good. There's just that one little wobbly bit there, but maybe it'll straighten out when I spin, hopefully. I'm not going to wait too long because the middle cells get too big and then I don't like them when they overstretch. Okay, let's get some paint down that way a little bit. Go the other way. Look at that lacing. That's so delicate looking there, isn't it? It wasn't very straight. It must have been off center a little bit because this end's gone over and that end hasn't. But look at that lacing there in the gold. Wow, just need to go a little bit more. Okay, yep, that's good. It's not 100%, but it's good. Something in here, what is that? Something in there. Let me get a little tiny blob of pink paint just to put there. Because I don't know what that was, there's something in there, a little bit of dried paint no doubt. Okay, now I just want to go over that side one more time. Hopefully that's enough. I put quite a lot of peach on, didn't I? But it hasn't really shown up a lot, really. The magenta's certainly taken over. There is a little bit of peach in there, you can see it. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm happy with that one. Thank goodness for that. Happy with that. Yay. Hopefully you're learning to see the difference. Like there's lacing from the middle all the way out. I haven't got big blobby bits in the middle. haven't got wonky bits. That bit there was a little bit overstretched, but you know, it's okay. There's always going to be little areas that aren't going to be perfect. But we can't be too picky, can we? I think it's really pretty. I'm happy with it. It's just a shame it took me 4 turns to get it right, hey? Rightio, and I still got that little bit of white in the middle, so yay! I do like the white center, as I said in my other videos. All my placemats and coasters have got that little bit of white in the middle, so I really like that. Okay, let me pop him down here, and then I'll get my little coaster out. Righto, I swapped him over for the little spinner and put my glove back on, got my little coaster, stick him down. Whoops, the sides are all falling in. I made such a big mess of this. Oh, it can just fall in. I'm going to have to obviously change it. It didn't last. It lasted 1 video. Normally I can get a few videos out of these puppy pedal pads, but not today. It's because I did 4. All right, let's pour some of this pillow paint out. There we go. Let's level it out a touch. Now, this is what I need to do. I need to put all my little lids back on now. I should have done that before. Hang on, bear with me. I need to put my lids back on so that I'm not pouring onto it. Otherwise, I would just be pouring a massive big blob out. Was it pink next? I can't remember. Or was it black next? Going with pink. Can't remember. And then the black, a little tiny bit. It's quite strong, so we don't want it to overtake. And then put that back on, open that. A little bit of that, aqua. It's a bit of a shame the peach got lost, didn't it? It's probably because I didn't have it directly underneath the white, I'd say. Whatever colour you have directly under your cell activator, you tend to see more of it. I might put a little bit more on. Oh look, I've got so much paint already. I always put too much on. But I'm trying to put each colour on. See, now the peach is way down there. That's all right. I'll just put the white on. Then I'll have to use my little blower, a little fan blower. We need a tiny little bit, just a few drops really. Here we go. Just pushing it out ever so gently, the white over the top. If your white's too thick, it won't flow over the top. It won't go anywhere. So make sure that it's not too thick. And as soon as you see those little dots appearing, then you know you can stop. And try not to blow the dots like out, because then you're losing your lacing. You just get those streaks. So that's what you want, just your little dots that turn into lacing. And yeah, hopefully that will be good. Oh my gosh. The colours look very similar to the previous one. I can't believe the mess I've made today. Look at that. Hope everyone's staying safe with this awful coronavirus around. Oh, that's pretty. bubble just popped because I was about to go, oh, I can't see where the edge is. Yeah, well, I'm all good here in Queensland, Australia. No problems so far. I'm still working at the hospital. We're good there. No, we don't have any cases in our hospital. Being a private hospital, we do elective surgery. Whether or not they'll stop elective surgery, I'm not sure. But at the moment, we're just continuing on as we always have. And yeah, so far so good. I think I'll leave that like that. It's got this little bit of a lighter section there, which matches that little lighter section there, and then a little bit of the light popping in there. So it's actually quite a close match to its mummy. That kind of curves a bit, but I'll just ignore that. All right, let's lift him up. I just have to do that so I can get my fingers under there. Pretty, so pretty. Oops, kind of touched the side. Oh, put a bit of colour back there. It's really tricky trying to pick them up without, you know, touching the sides, but you can usually touch them up. All right, he can go down here next to his mummy, and those two are actually a really good match. I'll show you. Get rid of this. All right, come with me. Come and have a look. Look what we did. Look at them. They were a really nice match. See, the big one's got more of the magenta in it. Now the magenta was the only one that was a semi-transparent. Whether it makes any difference, I don't know. The opaques tend to be heavier and they want to kind of drop to the bottom. But anyway, let's go in for a closer look. Bit of a reflection there, sorry, with the window right next to it. Some really pretty lacing. Magenta next to the turquoise is always good. And then in the middle there we've got little pops of gold. A little bit of peach here and there, not a lot. And let's go down and have a look at Bubby. Hello little Bubby, how you doing? Again, little touches of peach, not a lot. If I wanted more peach, I needed to have the peach right under the white cell activator. The gold's kind of disappeared on both of them. But yeah, really happy with that. Okay, phew, that was a big one, wasn't it? I was going to do another pour now, but I don't think I can. I'm exhausted and I need to clean up my mess and I need to mix up more paint. It's hard work, all this pouring, isn't it? It sure is. All right, well, hope you've enjoyed that. And I'm going to think of small colours. I still want to do pink and green. And I've still got my turquoise and Payne's grey to do. So they'll be coming up soon. So make sure you hit that little notification bell to get notified when my next video is up. Okay, thanks again for watching. Love you all. See you real soon. Bye for now.